Rosie Casals, Hall of Fame tennis player, and you're getting ready to start a tournament. Can you talk a little bit about your tournament?
Yes, the Rosie Casals and Jackie Cooper tennis team tennis program. We're doing April 26th here at Indian Ridge Country Club. We're very excited about it. Jackie was a great guy. I think anybody that was his friend and knew him, had the opportunity to befriend him, realized what a special guy he was. He loved junior tennis. He had a passion for teaching, and he taught many people from all walks of life, but I think one of his passions was definitely kids. And so he used to spend his time, donate, his tennis courts and everything if they wanted to play tennis, if they wanted to play a tournament. And, so I think he was somebody special, and I wanted to do something for him. I wanted to, sort of set a legacy for him so that it could continue way after, obviously, his passing of cancer, unfortunately, a couple years ago.
And Jackie was not only with kids, but he was, Palm Springs is known as a place for celebrities, and a lot of them love to come play tennis here. And he was a teaching pro for a lot of celebrities. Can you talk about that? And did he introduce you to some famous people?
No, he didn't. He never introduced me to any famous people. But I knew that he had been the tennis director at the La Quinta Resort, and I knew that many celebrities would spend the time with him on the tennis court. He probably, Johnny Carson used to play tennis, I remember him, and Merv Griffin used to play tennis, and I remember him. Mm-hmm. So I know that he enjoyed being at La Quinta Resort. He was there for 25 years, and when Charlie said to him that he was going to build the biggest tennis facility he'd ever seen, when they opened the tennis garden, he said to Jackie Cooper, let's go and you become the head tennis director there. So he moved there, and Charlie was right. It was the greatest tennis facility that I'd ever seen, and so Jackie always kind of followed in the footsteps of Charlie Passerell. They were friends, and I know they met way back when in Louisville, which is where Jackie's from. And when Charlie came to play in the juniors, Jackie said to him, "Why don't you come and stay with my family?" He needed a place to stay, and ever since then, and God knows that's been many years, they've been friends ever since. So I think Jackie's the kind of guy that takes a special place in your heart once you get to know him. And I know that many friends miss him very much. And as I said, this tournament to raise money for junior tennis here in the Coachella Valley, a lot of good juniors, and I think that it would be nice to help them if they need equipment, rackets, tennis balls, entry fees, whatever, to go to an academy to learn more about tennis and coaching. But I think we need to establish something on behalf of Jackie Cooper, and I'm glad that I can do it, and I'm glad that there's been some real interest and support in trying to get the Jackie Cooper and Rosie Casals tennis event going here at Indian Ridge. So it's April 26th on Sunday. We'd like everybody to come, and if you want to donate, wonderful. We're also going to have a double shootout for the juniors and the pros playing together in a team tennis format. Billie Jean King's World Team Tennis, she's supporting this event wholeheartedly. So good things are going to happen, and I know that once we start raising awareness and money, we'll be doing a lot more programs for junior tennis here in the Coachella Valley.
You've played, some of your best results were from doubles, and you played with legendary people like Billie Jean King and Ilie Nastase. But what did you say about Jackie?
I played with Jackie. What was really funny is that, unbeknownst to me, and way past my prime, so that I couldn't really carry anybody, but we played a tournament here at the Palm Desert Resorter, and every overhead he said, yours, yours, yours. And I mean, way back when my overhead was wonderful and great, I wouldn't mind it, but all of a sudden I'm looking at him and I said, why am I hitting all these overheads? He says, well, you know what? I just had my eyes dilated and I can't see a thing. And I thought, oh my God, we got past the first round, we lost in the second round. But I mean, that was one of the funny parts of Jackie, how he could think that we're going to play and win when he can't even see the ball. But he was great fun and a great motivator, and we did have a good time. I came out of retirement to play with him. I think you were there, Leighton, but we did have a good time. He has definitely a personality.
And then what did you say at a celebration of life?
What's that?
What did you say about him at your celebration of life? That if you would have played with him, you would have...
Oh, we would have won Wimbledon for sure. I mean, the guy was crafty on the court, crafty with his mind, and so he would have been definitely another Elina Stasi.
without the
antics, but yeah, without the temperament, but definitely a lot of fun and very tricky guy.